It's about performing them. Like you say the lines of the poem, like... Between my feet. I did it, it's alright. The last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots. That's like saying I ripped someone's legs off so they didn't have to touch the ground anymore. It's fricked up. Caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? I broke Ryan and John with my feet choke. That is my poem. Thank you, everybody. Next week, my poem will start off with, damn, this dildo's big. For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that!
Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that.
Eh? You meanie! My voice actor works really hard on this voice. You douchebag. John, you're a douchebag. How could you write that on the game? I tried so hard! It's okay, Ryan. I still love your voices. Thank you, Bakugan. This is why John's getting fired next episode.
What? No! I can't lose the Bakugan!
What smells like piss? Oh no! Get out of my room, Bakugan! Get out! John, I got good news, bud.
He gets so excited about the possibility of replacing me that he peed his pants.
The little details don't matter, John. Congratulations, John. You've been hired for another season. Speech.
Well, I gotta say I'm quite honored to be able to fill the position once again.
I'm sorry, I forgot my pants. I know it was weird that it fell off of me, but you know, sometimes accidents happen. I'll see you later, Ryan.
Yes,
well, you see, Bakugan, I had this big old purple dildo in my hand. I'm not sure where it came from, but I'm about to shove it up your ass for interrupting my speech.
He's gone, John. He left. He just came to get his pants. Also, here's the coin jar. Put the coin in, John. Put the coin in. Come on.
Speech ruined.
It's a good speech, though, John. I would have given it, like, I don't know what you rate speeches on. I'd give it, like, 2 stars.
Out of how many?
I'm working super hard on this, you know.
I know. I just meant that it's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self.
Don't say that. It's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm so excited. The festival is going to be so much fun.
Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again.
God, alright, okay. Well, we did it last time. Here we go. Oh, shit!
Yeah.
I just unplugged something. I freaking hurt my foot. Oh, jeepers creepers. I'll be back, John. Okay, alright.
Oh, man.
Hey, we're having fun.
Woo! Ryan's doing the spinneroonie.
Oh, it hurts. Yay!
Yeah! Woohoo!
I once had a prosperous YouTube series, John. Hey, Bilbo Buttons, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission.
The mission, eh?
Oh, James Bond, I get it. Good thinking, though, John. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking to yourself, well, It's a copyrighted song, so I'll make it so unrecognizable that no one will get it. Good thinking, John.
It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me, because I just knew that if I kept going adventuring with Sayori alone together, that I would try to take advantage of her eventually, and it would just lead to some uncontrollable urges that I just knocked my phone off my desk and about hit myself in the dick.
Adventure time. Come on, grab your friends. Go to very distant lands. John the pervert and Sayori the girl. Fun will never end because they're fucking.
The two of us enter the classroom. Wink wink. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow.
Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Sayori pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf.
And Ryan puts his foot into his mouth.
Oh, that's right, I forgot this your line. Sorry! Sorry. They're the best brand too! Crayola! They're kinda dirty though. John, do you have any jokes up your sleeve about dirty crayons?
About dirty crayons?
Yes.
I don't think I do.
Yo, Don, fine, go ahead. I know you got one in you. Come on, buddy. What's your favorite dirty crayon story?
I can't think of anything.
There once was a boy who went outside one day with dreams in his heart and passion in his eyes. He went out to the yard, he looked around and saw many faces. Just nameless faces walking back and forth, doing nothing but their menial jobs that they do every single day, with no passion in their eyes and hate in their heart. But this boy, he didn't want that. So instead of looking up at the world where the people walked, and their depressing faces filled the air, he looked down at the ground with a piece of paper in his hand and a box of crayons in the other. He began to draw the world as he wished it would look. He kept on drawing every day until he made the most beautiful picture of all. He looked down at the paper with a tear in his eye and saw absolutely nothing, for he was a rock, and rocks cannot draw with crayons. That was the story of Rocky the Rock. Yay! 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 Thank you.
That was such a beautiful story, Ryan.
It was, you see, because it was dirty, because he's a rock and he was riding on the dirt, and there was a dirty homeless man jerking off behind him. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
So that means that the reason you know this story so well is because you were the dirty homeless man jerking off behind him.
Thank you. Well, they put me in the role. You know, you gotta do your job, John. Thank you.
Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names.
I was just laughing at your sigh. Your sigh was so genuine.
Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted. We still need to find.
Well, I'm looking for my favorite color.
Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper.
Ah, I dropped one by accident. What the frick just happened?
He smacked your ass, Ryan.
I was just about to say that. You know we couldn't help ourselves, John. Both in our heart, we're like, he got that ass. But we shouldn't have. We shouldn't drawn the frickin' jar. We got. Hold on. We'll cut the scene out, bud. Don't worry. What the frick just happened? The ghost hit the window. Ooh, that was spooky, John. Whoa! Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you?
Where are you?
Why are there ghosts in this window? We didn't make any untasteful jokes, so please don't sue our asses. Come on and do it. I don't know the rest of the song. Song of the rest. I'm going to stop singing because I'm out of ideas right now and it's not going well.
That's a fact.
Smack. Yes! It rhymes with smack, John! We did it! Yes! Finally! Ah!
Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap.
Ow, 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 ow!
You okay?
My forehead!
Sayori clutches her forehead. Geez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet.
It's funnier coming out of your mouth, John. I'm just saying.
You have to move your hands, Sayori.
But it hurts.
Just do it for a second. Oh. Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead.
John, that's not right. What are you doing here, buddy? You know what we do here? This is a simple little test here. We go into settings. Help? Oh, that's right. It takes me to... Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. No, we're just... Hold on. We'll go back. It's okay. It's all right. Everything's okay.
Just right-click your mouse, Ryan.
Oh. Whew. That's a close one, John. At least we get to...
Ryan, look at those legs.
I know. All we get to see...
Look at those shiny socks, Ryan. Look at those shiny socks again. Oh, wait. Speaking of that... Crap! I got socks in the washing machine from that 2 hours that I haven't put in the dryer yet.
Ow! That's the first thing you said! See, John, if we never recorded this, you would have forgotten about the socks the whole time.
You're right. I'll be right back. Yay! I gently brush her bangs to the side.
Ow!
Sorry.
Wait, she said ow because you moved her bangs? Hey, my brain's attached to that.
Remember, she bumped her head, Ryan.
I mean, I bumped my heads. I have my heads. Good job, Ryan.
Ryan's secretly a two-headed pervert.
What? Why am I playing? What?
There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice.
Bilbo Buttons. How long has it been? It's been like 2 days worth of recording, and I still can't do that without cracking a laugh.
Where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do it.
Sorry, it's just the thought of him getting a cold drink and taking out a small ice cube out of the drink and putting it on our head. Perfect! You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn.
Oh, and just last episode, I think we were talking about unicorns. Or maybe that was something else. I can't remember.
Like yeah, there was. Oh my god. Oh my god, it did. It's breaking the fourth wall again!
Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it would be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I'll purchase that one.
Oh.
In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clum.
You
realize I didn't think that.
John said before we recorded, right, I gotta get all my sexual tension out. I went, no, John, don't do it. We gotta keep it for the video so I can make more money. I was 100% right! It slipped out! Put a quarter in the jar, John. I need me money.
That was totally unintentional. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box.
At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them.
Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice.
It's nice and cold.
Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, baka.
Sorry, I forgot.
How hard did you hit your head?
I have 3 concussions.
Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head.
It stings.
Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good.
Hey, Bilbo Buttons. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it?
Huh? What do you mean?
You know, how we used to play outside all the time. I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would hurt myself. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try hard to get me to stop crying. And it was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble or if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know?
Well, I did do all that stuff without regard to you, and then I stole your Barbie dolls and put them on top of the monkey bars, and put them in the monkey outfit so they looked like they were swinging on the monkey bars, and you kept falling off, and I just laughed when you tried to grab them. Yeah. Oh, stupid monkey Barbies. Did I really do that?
I'm sorry, I'm just here speechless, John. I'm just trying to comprehend the monkey bar incident of 1997, where he dressed her own Barbie dolls up in tiny monkey outfits that he had. Why does Bilbo Button have a surplus amount of Barbie doll-sized monkey costumes, John?
Because they were button-up costumes, Ryan.
Oh, he sure does love monkeying around.
Especially if it involves buttons.
That is for sure. It's a shame he stapled it to her head. Just the silence is deafening.
I don't even know where I'm supposed to go with that. What the hell did she staple to her head?
Because the button wouldn't stick and he's too dumb, so he just
Oh, he stapled it to the Barbie doll head. I thought you were talking about Sayori's head.
Yeah, the Barbie doll head.
No, you were actually talking about Sayori's head, wouldn't you?
No, not at all.
Oh, okay. I'm sitting there like, why is he stapling buttons to her head? That is like...
Yeah, pretty messed up. It's really messed up. That's freaking messed up. Yeah, you don't remember.
Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Yeah, she would have.
Hi guys, welcome to the Hobo Ryan experience. Today, I'm here to bring you some exclusive content that you probably didn't expect. A lot of times, John and me have a tendency to make a little memes here and here, and it's not very funny. So instead of showing you the very long and convoluted dumb jokes, I have now compressed it into a guessing game! Do the dance right. So it's up to you down in the comments to write and subscribe and like everything I ever done, and find out what the conversation was. Was it talk about Bilbo Button's Bill Cosby record collection? It is a fine collection, but it's not worth anything anymore. It just puts people to sleep. Or was it about how sexy Hobo Ryan is? Yes. So here we go, folks. Here's round one of the Hobo Ryan experience. Can you guess in the description below? No, you can't write it in the comments. You have to write my own description. You have to hack my account and write in the description what we were talking about. Back to you, Hobo Ryan.
Oh, the erection is so hard. I think I just lost 2 coins for that one. Oh!
In my head, you had 2 coins on the tip of your dick, and you just put them in the jar. Ah! Bilbo Jontins.
Hey everybody, welcome to round 2 of the Hobo Ryan experience. That's right, not one shitty joke, 2 shitty jokes. That's right, folks. It is up to you to find out what we were talking about on this channel. Do you think I have a nice six-pack? I'll tell you, folks. Sometimes I get up in the morning and I try to shave my legs so I'll be beautiful, but it doesn't come out. It doesn't come out right. It doesn't come out right. A lot of blood. A lot of blood. But that's not what we're here to talk about today. We're here to talk about what happened in the Hobo Ryan experience. Don't look too closely at this mic. You'll find out it's my rock band mic that I had from a long time ago. If you don't like my video, you can't write a comment. I will find you and tickle you.
Wasn't even close, but God, did it startle the shit out of me. I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years. You're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart.
Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long.
Really? Maybe you're right. Bilbo Buttons. I'm glad that nothing's changed between us. Except this immense sexual tension. I like to imagine the sexual tension. It's like, she thinks Bilbo Buttons is looking at her boobs, but really, if you look through his eyes, he's staring at the buttons unbuttoned. Oh boy, Daddy's gonna button them up good. Like the second he buttons the third one, he just ejaculates everywhere. Oh! By the way, you know how many coins we have to put in that jar over all the comments we've just made, John? It's filled up, bud. We could buy a bank with that kind of money. Do you think it'll be like this forever?
Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll end up for college or after that.
Yeah, but we gotta get the spook part.
So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises.
Good decision, my man. You don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I hope it's really frickin' weird because I'm dying, folks. I'm still dying. Please. My fire alarm's going off. That probably means my hot-headedness has to come down, John. I accidentally lit the house on fire.
We had fun here on the Hobo Ryan channel, and I don't really know why I'm back, to be honest with you guys. I died in a fire, as you guys could tell in that this intense ending to a scene. You're gonna have to subscribe to my channel to find out if I died, and if you don't like, I will. But don't worry, folks. I'm here that if I don't survive and I die in a horrible fire that happened in the past, here is my last bit of footage for you guys. I like to dedicate my channel to excuse me, all the boys out there who were named Adolf before Hitler, because boy, they've got some troubles. Am I right, guys? What if they time traveled? What if they got a past time travel here? I don't know. What do they do? And they're going around the streets called Adolf? That's not fair, folks. It's not fair. Anyways, it's been the Hobo Ryan channel. I hope you enjoyed the last scene we ever did on the Hobo Ryan channel. Any last words? Sayori?
I very much appreciate it if you put your clothes back on.
No. Thank you, everybody, for the Hobo Ryan experience and watching my channel. I didn't get much sleep last night, and that's why these scenes exist. It's an amalgamation of laziness for not wanting to put the whole entire scene in, and this cracked out joke I've just done.
John, you made me realize I don't need a soundboard anymore. I just need to ask you to do sound effects for me. Hold on. Let's test the theory. John, I want you to do a caterpillar movement. I thought you were gonna do the anime noise. I didn't think you'd actually do the real noise. I thought you'd go. I really thought that's where you go. I did not expect real. Round of applause for the human sound effect. Move aside that one guy from that one cop show that did all the sound effects.
That's right. I remember that. I don't know who that was though.
Yeah, Gerald. Gerald Blackman. Gerald Blackman.